gentlemen, Nick Jonas and the Administration, brand new single. Now, it's tough for most 17-year-olds to hold down one job, but this guy's got two jobs.
At least.
One of them, he works with the Jonas Brothers, and now he's got his own solo project.
Doesn't he sell surfboards, too, or is that just a rumor?
He does that, too, once in a while.
Maybe it's a rumor.
Nick Jonas, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, welcome.
Thanks for having me.
How you doing, man?
To set the record straight, I can't surf and I don't sell surfboards.
Okay, good.
just two jobs.
Get all those damn internet rumors.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That's funny, too. He's kind of kidding around, but, you know, when you say something about this guy, all of a sudden the internet will be buzzing. Did you hear what's going on?
Did you hear he's selling surfboards?
Suddenly some surfboard shop in Ocean County is, like, selling tons of surfboards.
That's right.
Well, tell us what's going on, Nick. I know you're doing Letterman tonight, but you're out on tour. How's the response been so far?
The response is incredible. This tour is something that's kind of been on my heart for a little while. We recorded the record back in April, and so to be able to go do this now and have this time and know that I have, you know, not only support of the fans that have come to the shows, but also my brothers and some close family members is really amazing.
That's great.
What kind of conversation did you have when you sat the guys down and said, "Look, I got to go out on my own," or did they come up with it? How'd that work out?
You know, I think that once I started to write some songs that were stylistically a bit different than the Jonas Brothers sound, I thought that maybe making a record with some different musicians could be something that would be a fun project. And so I met with our management team first and talked to them about it, and they were excited about the idea and liked some of the songs that I played. And so then I sat down with Kevin and Joe and talked to them about it individually, and their reaction was both really great. I mean, they were so supportive and basically just said, you know, Nick, we know who you are. We know that there's something on your heart, and go do it.
You didn't get something like this. Oh, what are you doing, man?
You're
killing us.
Hold him down.
Well, you know, it was an interesting conversation. I got to be honest. Going into it, I didn't know what the response would be.
Yeah,
but,
sure.
It was perfect, and it gave me the confidence I needed to go in and make the record that I was proud of when it came out.
We heard that Springsteen was a big inspiration for you. Do you remember the first Bruce Springsteen song you ever heard?
Well, the first time I heard about Springsteen, he was, you know, actually playing at Giant Stadium. My brothers went to the show. Unfortunately, I couldn't go that day. I was real young, but I think that, you know, just growing up in the Jersey and New York area, he's kind of such a icon and a legend. And Born in the USA is probably my favorite. And I think more than anything, it was kind of the style of the band and the way that the dynamic worked there with him up front and the band being a major part of it as well. And definitely an inspiration for me.
He's a pretty good entertainer.
Yeah, he's fantastic.
Does a good job on there. By the way, I know you were at the big wedding. Did you cry at Kevin's wedding?
I did not cry. But it was close.
Yeah. Huh?
When I saw his face when he saw her, that was the moment for me, and it was a beautiful wedding, and so happy for him. And
huge snowstorm that day.
Yeah, big storm.
it was. You know, a lot of people were questioning whether or not it affected the wedding in any way, but it actually made it more beautiful.
That's cool.
It had like a winter wonderland theme, and it was perfect.
Beautiful location.
Talking to Nick Jonas of the Jonas Brothers and of his very own band, the Administration. You guys, you're supposed to be on The Biggest Loser. Now, without giving too much away, what are you going to do? You're going to, like, fill in for Jillian or Bob or what?
Yeah, be a trainer.
Actually, I was able to go visit a food bank in Texas right at the start of the tour. And basically go in and volunteer. And they do this great thing. It's called the Pound for Pound Challenge, where you pledge online and you basically commit to how much weight you're going to lose. And in doing that, with every pound you lose, they donate a pound of food to the food banks in whatever area you live in. It's an amazing thing, and basically just went out there and volunteered, kind of did my part, and it's an amazing place. And we actually live in Texas now, so I hope to be able to go back on a day off and just kind of do it, you know, my own time.
Cool.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, one thing you got to say about Nick, he's not afraid to work, because you did D.C. last night, and tonight you're doing, like we said, you're doing the Letterman show, and you're also playing the Beacon Theater tonight and tomorrow night, and you're up early this morning doing this show, so... hey,
the kid. That happened.
Well, still,
That's
it's still a lot of work, a lot of pressure.
Put the time in.